Seen the Smartest Dumb People podcast?
You. Are you dumb?
I'm getting smarter just thinking about it. Politics, sports, your mama, whatever. The Smartest Dumb People podcast cover everything. With Anthony That Dude Johnson and special guests, you're about to learn everything you need to know about everything you need to know. Man, I even had to buy a new pair of glasses after watching the show. So yeah, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Make sure y'all do it on Facebook, Instagram. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. So stop wasting your time watching other podcasts. It's the only one you need. Y'all know what it is. It's the Smartest Dumb People.
Yo, what's up? At the hottest podcast in the city, the Smartest Dumb People. I'm here with my nigga, That Dude Johnson. You know what I'm saying? We go way back like 4 flats on the Cadillac. Y'all tune in every week or every time. Hit the like button, subscribe, do what you're supposed to do. Like, comment, share, tell your people about it. Y'all know what it is. It's the Smartest Dumb People.
See, man, when you get that type of money, he literally sing with other people. So, like, this is a story.
This is the best podcast in the city.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
I'm not pandering.
You know what I'm saying? And they take vocals and, script and they...
That's how I'm living on some hustle.
You're a real hustler, huh? That's pretty into it.
But I also met
Team, they know she likes to go outside, play soccer by herself. We have make sure like Snoop Dogg, he's an icon in all facets of life.
Biggest icon in the world.
But
I feel like they cheat stupid. They gonna get caught. Yeah, they cheat with their dick like we cheat with our mind. I feel like women.
no more. But before I let you explain that, I want to show a little clip of a little mine.
I'm on Pandora, YouTube. I'm on the students and everybody. Carl.
I'm trying to find.
It is what it is. Finally, we went to Ride the Pimp.
There's two cats. No, I do the hustle anyway. There's two cats in high school.
This is the coldest fucking thing that's going on the wall. These the realest niggas out
Yeah, you
there.
already know.
Like for real, like this.
God, I go off the mentality of the woman, and I know if I know my woman.
Smart Dummy!
Let's go! Welcome. This is the Smartest Dumb People, and I'm the host, Anthony That Dude Johnson. And always, it's gonna be somebody to play with. I gotta get my boys in here. They ain't in here yet. Shout out to Barl T, shout out to LV the Great. I don't know. Okay, there go Leland right there. Let me get the guys in here. This is the Smartest Dumb People. Tap in Tuesday. We live in effect. Let's see here. All right, we good. Everybody in here?
I'm in.
All right, cool. Carl,
Okay, they go Dame Flash.
There you go. He
Go
couldn't
Dame
wait to get that
Flash.
off. Golly, he couldn't wait to get that off.
what I do?
They go Dame. They
What did
go
I do?
Dame Flash.
What up? What up?
All right,
What's
look,
the
What's
word?
up?
tap into
What
it.
up, LV?
Man, I can't call it. What's good with the bar?
Hey, I'm talking.
Fooling.
I'm talking.
We can't hear you, yo.
What you mean you can't hear me?
We can hear you now. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can hear me if y'all let me talk. This is the Smartest Dumb
Don't.
People.
Hey, listen. First and foremost, don't try to establish dominance. Let's be clear.
That part.
Respectfully.
That part.
Respectfully. That dude.
Is y'all gonna let me host the show or not, man? For real.
All right, go ahead.
All right, so this is the Smartest Dumb People. Tap in Tuesday. How y'all fellas week been?
Man, mine's been cool.
Hey, mine was cool until I didn't hit that parlay with Baltimore last night. Detroit ran through them like a little league, like the Bears.
That made me sick to my stomach. I lost like that. I lost
Totally
a lot of money
agree.
this weekend.
I mean, but Detroit now, people forgetting that these people won. These people went to the championship. Now, they went to the NFC East
No, they went
or
to the
whatever, the NFC Championship, and then the Super Bowl. So now they ain't no bums.
No, they tough. Detroit tough.
Back-to-back season.
Detroit is that white boy that you got into a fight with that wouldn't stop fighting. Detroit tough. I like Detroit. I like Detroit for real.
Man, I for the life of me, man, I'm tired. I just want to say, all football aside, I'm tired. Working 2 jobs and coming home and doing the podcast is a lot. Working 3 jobs. I don't know how y'all do it. We all working, man.
How you
I don't
work
know
3
how y'all
jobs?
do it,
Shit, quit the other 2. Keep one.
No, it's cool. It's called poverty. That's unfortunate. It's poverty. That's what it is.
Oh, I want to talk
Well,
about the
I
15-year-old football athlete. This is our first topic. 15-year-old football
What?
athlete. He basically did the pancake. You know how offensive linemen, they'll flatten the motherfucker when they on the ground? He jumped
Yeah,
on the
we know the.
kid, but he's too big. He was 300 pounds. He jumped on the kid and broke his spine. Let's watch the clip.
dude.
Huh?
Can I say something before you do that? We can't see you. You like we can only see half your face.
I could see you.
That's fine.
I could see him, Leland.
You don't need to
Can
see
you
it. You can
see
hear
him?
me,
All
can't
right, I
you?
can only see half his face.
Hey, yeah, but he all right. He ain't that handsome. Hey, dude, check it out though. Let me tell you something before you get into this clip. It was a story. The reason why that's weight requirement. If your son is over Howard, Howard was like 125 pounds at like 10 years old, but he wasn't like heavy. He was like slim. And it was a requirement in Nebraska that if your kid weighed over 125 at 10 year in sixth grade little league, that you couldn't play the skill positions, which is running back, wide receiver, those type of positions, because you was gonna dominate. So I could see what you're saying on this story, but tap into the clip, dude. Dude, you frozen? It's a glitch. He ain't like that.
I didn't like that. You just
Yeah.
turned into the fucking host. I didn't like that at all. Like, don't tell me not to play the clip.
Hey,
Just hit the clip. Like, what the fuck, man? Y'all niggas better chill out. Let's
this
watch
nigga,
the clip.
nigga, you can't be doing. See, this is why
Y'all,
you gotta
y'all
have
bugging.
production meetings.
Y'all
All right, go
bugging.
ahead.
Y'all bugging. Hey,
No, we gotta have
from here on
production
out, we
meetings.
only have
No,
people
we
in the
can't.
studio because I need to see you and talk to you. This is crazy. I'm not used to the Zoom, but y'all like cut me off. Y'all not let me land my points. We just start. Let's watch the clip and see what it's about. We'll be right back with y'all.
That's my rally handkerchief. Yeah, that'll be. That's my rally handkerchief. Yeah, that'll be. That's my rally handkerchief. Yeah, that'll be. That's my rally handkerchief.
This crazy wrestling move during a JV football game sent a player to the hospital with multiple fractures to his spine. Dude had to be at least 350 pounds, pancakes him, gets up and tries to flatten him. The play drew flags, but still the player on the ground suffered 2 fractures in his back and is currently recovering.
A Stevensville teen in the hospital after the 15-year-old was seriously hurt during last night's matchup between Lakeshore High School and Kalamazoo Central. The JV athlete was being blocked and was then jumped on by an opposing player. WSBT 22's Francesca Onofrio talked to the mother of the injured player.
Lakeshore High School and Kalamazoo Central High School's JV football teams faced off yesterday. During the third quarter, Courtney Mims' son was injured. This video may be disturbing to some. You can see the moment the player wearing number 73, who plays for Kalamazoo Central, jumps on the Lakeshore player. The video was taken by Mims, recounting her reaction after seeing her son was injured.
First was like, is that my son? And as soon as it clicked that it was, I couldn't be stopped. I had to go down there. I've never felt anything like it. I've never been as upset or shaken up as I was over something for my son.
Her son was brought to the hospital where they found he has a broken spine in 2 places. He was released from the hospital and is now recovering at home.
He's out at least for this season. We don't know if he's going to be able to play again. He should and will make a full recovery.
While the varsity teams are scheduled to face off again tonight, Mims wants to raise awareness.
All right, so that's the actual clip, man. I feel bad for the kid that was on the bottom. And him being that heavy, it was crazy work. What y'all think about that clip?
Are you asking me first?
Well,
I could go first. LV, let me go first. I'm sorry. Apologies to you, respectfully. What I think is that one, the 350, the 300 pounder, that wasn't a football move. That was a wrestling move. It's a difference. And on top of that, the wrestling move, like I like situations like that. If I had a conversation with my son and he was happened to be the victim in them circumstances, I'm gonna tell my son, this is why you don't go 50%. I had this conversation with my son before. I seen him get blindsided by somebody that was 50 pounds and my son was 125 and he got cleaned up.
Right.
I'm just saying this. If we talking about football, but if we talking about sportsmanship, of course that was a bad play. But if we talking about football, absolutely. All hands. Listen, it's war out there. Respectfully, not war, but it's war on that field, and that's all I gotta say.
Definitely for sure. You can definitely be hurt playing football. And so now the play, dumb play, you feel me? Extra over the top. But again, my question is that why was the young man even out there with with those players? It was clear that he was obviously too little. You know what
No,
I'm
you
saying?
mean too big, right? You mean too big, right?
The other team, his teammates was just the same size as him. That was a junior varsity high school football game. We talking young men. We ain't talking Pop Warner. There was no 12 and under. There was no 5-year-olds, 6, 7-year-olds. We talking about young men, 15, 16, 17, 18 years old that are playing high school football. And so, if you have a undersized team, just don't throw him out there thinking it's some game because he may get hurt. Because if you get knocked down and you land down, then the linemen are taught to lay on the defenders.
But he didn't lay on him. He jumped on him.
He jumped on him.
It was a wrestling move. I agree.
But as coming up when I was playing football and I was on the line and a person hit the ground, we was taught to make sure that man stays on the ground.
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, he could have just stayed on top of him. He could have stayed on top of him. You know?
Right. But he's standing in the air. Okay. He on the ground. I'm in the air. I've been talking before they stay on the ground. I'm a pancaking. Pancaking, even in NFL, college football to this day, that is a separate stat of its own. Linemen, pancaking, defensive linemen, or defensive players have its own stat.
Yeah, that is true.
Well, I think it's important to understand what comes with the sport of football, period. And it's a combat sport, and we already know it's a tough sport, and we all know when we put our kids in there, it's a chance that they could get injured. You know what I mean? I don't expect my son to be playing like he injured all the time. I don't. I ain't gonna lie, because me and my son had problems when he was in little league. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I expected too much out of him. I told my wife I can't do this. I'm a terrible dad because I expect something that I had in me, which is nigga. Listen, we ain't got hey, we gotta make it. Like that was my attitude. My son was like a suburban kid. He was like, dude. I'm like, what? What is man? Never
Hey,
mind
let's
that.
get to some real topics, man. I want to talk about. We never really touched bases on relationship topics, especially with Carl on the show. We haven't yet, but I got a couple relationship topics I want to speak on. First
He
relationship
said me.
topic is
Wait, dude. You set me up for failure. You know I'm gonna get
I
in
hope you
trouble.
don't fail this test. I don't know.
Well, let's see. Let's see.
All right. So this young lady comes out and basically says she don't understand why she would have to pay half the bills. She said as a wife, she should be able to take care of the home, and the man should be able to pay the bills, and she should be able to save her money until her man needs her money. Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back with y'all.
My income to get this house for us, we don't supposed to have this house.
Why? Because you're not gonna live in it?
No, hear me out. I'll put my income on the line, but as a man, you are the leader. You're supposed to provide. That means you already coming in the door above your means if you need all of my pockets.
No. It's about the bank. You got to remember.
No, that's different. Like on paper.
No, that's what I'm saying. So
that's different.
So here's my thing, right? If we are trying to get this house, we can get a double the size house if both our incomes are on there. You dig what I'm saying? Regardless of who pays the bills, this, that, and the other, we're going for both of ours. So I'm trying to figure out why are you saying yours not coming into play?
If that's the game plan, you the leader. I'm following you, baby. Take my W2.
So your income is coming into play.
But you're paying that mortgage. It's not coming out of my pocket.
So what you gonna be doing? So what you gonna be doing with? So if I'm paying those bills, what are you gonna be doing with your money?
You paying everything else.
Me being me, everything else investing. But here's the thing, right? When I say like I am a wife, let's say for instance my income, I don't care if it's $2,000 a month. I will come to my husband. You paying the bills, babe. What we gonna do with this money that I'm bringing in? I'm not bringing it to the table for you to go F it off so you can go trick off.
All right, so that's the actual clip. Let's call it this. Let's make the topic this. Do you believe that a man should be the sole proprietor? Like he should be the main income in the house. He should be able to pay the rent by himself. I can speak for myself. I believe that you should want to be the provider as a man. I feel
You
good.
love it.
I feel
You love
good
that.
paying the bills.
Someone.
Wait, Leland, let dude speak.
No, I don't really have nothing to say on this. I'm telling you, I just feel good paying the bills. I go to work every day, so I can provide. And like even today, my sister, I was out in public and I ran into my sister and I just like bought her lunch. I didn't have to, you know what I'm saying?
We don't discuss family. We don't discuss family on the internet. But hey, dude, respectfully, don't. Man, we're gonna have a production meeting after the words. I don't understand that.
I'm saying that I bought my sister something to eat, but it feels good providing in general, like not just for women, being a provider in general. Being Leland might meet me one day and be like, hey, homie, I'm kind of fucked up right now. Not saying that Leland ever did that because he hasn't. But I'm saying like being a provider is more than just taking care of a home. I'm saying like I like being able to buy my sister breakfast because she wants breakfast. It ain't got nothing to do with her pockets. It got something to do with being a provider. So that's the way I look at it. I like being a provider. That's just me personally. Go ahead, somebody else land.
All right. So now with that said, I don't disagree with that. I understand with that 100%. Men in society are held to a standard that's what they are. So that's the social norms. Men are supposed to be the provider. Okay. But my question is that how come there is a gender of people out here with no responsibility, no accountability, nothing at all? And so for someone to say that their work, but they bills don't, but the money that they earn don't go on the bills because that's the man's job. And if the money do need to come into play, I mean, that's someone saying that's someone with no responsibility, accountability for their livelihood.
I don't
think
so.
Go ahead.
Lee, I don't think so. I think look at it this way. A woman taking care of a home, if she's taking care of a home properly, like I mean, not these women that's just sitting at home. If a woman is taking care of home properly, I mean, you come home, you got a cooked meal, the house is clean, the clothes is clean, and all you got to do is come in there and relax. And all you got to do is come in there and relax.
Oh,
hey,
and
can I say something?
Can I land real?
Go ahead. Tap in. Go ahead.
That's the thing. That's the same way. If a stay-home mom is at home taking care of the kids, you come home and the house is trashed, there's nothing cooked. The woman, then there is a outer verbiage that says a full stand at home taking care of kids is a full-time job. And you wouldn't understand that because you don't do it. But men that go out in the world, that go to work, come home, they can't come home and say, okay, I've been home all day, I'm tired. I'm no longer going to spend for the house. You don't get time off. And so if a woman that stays at home, a stay-home wife that's at the house, and she's been taking kids all day, and kids is considered some full-time job, and so then she has the option to say, well, I'm tired, I can't cook and finish my womanly duties of being the woman of the house, where the man do not have that opportunity. He can work 14 hours, come home, he is still.
I don't agree with you, Leland. Kids are a full-time job. That's why they got daycares. You got to pay daycares to watch your kids. So that point right there in itself is not real. Kids are a full-time job.
Can I say something? Can I say something? I think everything. I use everything in the sports reference. Shout out to Bud. I'm glad that he whooped Canelo on another. That's another subject. But hey, I look at everything like in the sports reference. To be honest with you, and how I look at things is that this is a locker room. My household is a locker room. I am the coach. My wife is the quarterback. Listen, I draw up plays, you run them. That's the way it's supposed to go. My wife
What
be
is
arguing with me because she's
what
Lamar Jackson. So I have to negotiate because she's a star player.
what is what if she's in
Leland, LV, you know what this is. She's a star player, so I have to negotiate. Do I want to negotiate? No. Everything should go my way. Just because if it don't go my way and I chastise my old lady, not saying I do, not saying I do. Y'all will never know. But I'm just hypothetically speaking. And what I'm saying is that everything should be ran accordingly. You understand what I'm saying? Everybody should know their position and everybody should know their part and everybody should play their part.
full
Period.
court?
That's the only way we get wins.
Okay, so we running a full court press. In a full court press, everybody got to be locked in. So
Facts.
if somebody's jogging and they're not fully running,
I believe they
then
call that loafing. I believe they call that loafing.
call it
Loafing.
low. Then
Loafing.
person no longer fits the bill. You out there loafing, your
Loafing.
this will then is detrimental to the team. And so the only way that a person out there loafing will know that their loafing is detrimental is when that they will feel the hit themselves. And so if we keeping it in a sports analysis, and so when you have players that are not fully out there hustling and the coach get fired, and then you be like, well, hold on.
You did it. No, I'm just saying. No, but everybody know their responsibilities, and when we don't live up to our responsibilities, consequences
So
happen.
do you mind being my question is, do you mind being a provider?
No, I don't
Man,
want to be a provider. I think it's a team thing. I'm never want to be a provider because if I'm being a provider, you're using me. My opinion. My opinion, you're using me. And if you being a provider to me, I'm using you. And
if I'm
Hey,
I'm never gonna be that. I'm never gonna be. I'm you. Listen,
I'm in agreement with that. If anybody is sitting up depending on someone wholeheartedly to fend for them, we are not a team. This is a
LV, LV. If
side.
I'm the
when
coach,
y'all
if I'm
cut
the
each other off,
quarterback, no.
time out. When y'all cut each other off, the mics are going. I just muted you. When y'all like talking over each other, the mics are going out. So y'all gotta allow the other person to talk. All right, hold up.
Oh, that's corny.
What's corny?
You
None.
mute.
No. Let's keep it gangster. We gonna keep it gangster. We'll talk later. We can
Yeah,
talk personally.
yeah.
We ain't doing it on camera.
We can do it on camera. I'm telling you, if y'all talk, the mics are cutting you out. Like how Leland's talking right now, he's trying to talk. It's not letting him.
No, but you gonna miss our point if we argue about it. That's this point
I'm
I'm
just
making.
saying, like,
I don't want to argue about it.
well,
I wanna land, so
yeah.
we can land. Let's
And
keep it
so
gangster.
if, like you said, Bar, if anybody is wholeheartedly dependent on somebody to fend for them, to take care of them, you are not a team. You are a leech. You are here to use me. You are here to take from me what I got and then give nothing in return. And so, if something for nothing, and so you want me to provide you a roof, provide you a house, and whatever little funds that you make, that you say that you make, you want to keep to yourself, then you are now leeching off me. There is no team in that. And so if somebody, and so the woman says, and not just that woman in general, feel like that men should take care of them is the most wildest stuff in the world. You know what I'm saying? That they is too many women that fought too hard to get to where they at. to even have that mind state. A woman that have that mind state is not no woman with no elegance, no class, no maturity, no education. You won't even find women with education that don't even talk like that. Don't even look at men like that because they too busy out fending men and earning on their own to be sitting around, sitting up talking about what some man coming back and what some man has to pay. Them ain't even women, dog. Women that, in my opinion, women that has that mindset, even women, they leeches. You know what I'm saying? They sit down, sit around, suck all the blood out of you.
Hey, Leland. Leland. I totally listen. I totally agree. This is don't pertain to my wife. Let's be clear on that. And it's don't pertain to Leland relationship. Let's be clear. We just hypothetically speaking as men. I don't want nobody to take this the wrong way. Love you, Leland. And you know, hey, dude.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah.
You all
No,
right? Because you
I'm
seem like
good.
you distracted. All right, I'm just making sure you good. I'm sorry. You can't see my eyes, but I'm looking at you. You I'm looking at you. You good? You good?
Yeah, I'm great. I'm coming in the
No, and I
chat.
need you to get back in. I need you
I'm
to
coming in the
tap
chat
back
with you.
in. Tap
People in
back in, my nigga.
the chat. Hold on. Let me read some of these comments in the chat. It said,
All right, go ahead.
it's not wild for women to think a man should take care of her. Some men prefer that type of woman.
Don't
Like I
nobody,
said, in my most recent years, I genuinely like being able to take care of my lady. I like being able to buy her lunch. I like being able, oh, your car no due, you need help. It sounds crazy to a man, but to me, that's what a provider is. I like taking care of a woman.
all right, I don't disagree with that. But there's not one man that I know that run up under that umbrella that do not get that do not get dogged on. That do like what you talking, because the woman only has one mind frame. So even if there is a point in the moment where extra income will have to come into the house, she won't even have no know-how. She don't got no education. She ain't
No.
got no house to
Wait.
herself. She ain't got none of that stuff. No dumb.
LV.
Oh no.
LV. I come from a single household with one mother, no no other parent, no other male figure, none of that. So I don't know nothing other than a woman that's supposed to bring her part to the table. It's nothing more attractive to me as a man than a woman that could hustle and grind and be my partner, and we could joke about her plays and how she move and groove. Not saying my old lady ain't like that. My old lady ain't like that. Like, this is real shit. I feel like she should be gritty, grimy, do what it takes to get what it takes. She's not like that, and I believe a woman should be able to provide half. That's what I believe. That's just me. Only because it's the selfish individual in me. I don't want to be a provider because you don't want me to control the whole situation. If you don't want me to control the whole situation, don't ask me to be a provider. If I'm gonna be a provider, that means everything I say go. That's my opinion of it. I'm not saying that's the way it should go. I'm saying that's how I feel. That's what I'm saying. If you want, listen, because I'm like, I gotta be able to have faith in a woman too. I might get injured. I might get sick. I might have diabetes. I might lose a leg. Anything. I'm not saying that it's the case,
All right.
but I'm saying I want her to be able to handle the load if it come her way. And if she ain't never handled the load, which she ain't understand the pressures of financial,
All right.
what we need to take, what it takes to make it,
We about to
she's
we
not.
about to we about to shift gears, but it's basically talking about men not being uh nobody cares about the man and how he feels. This clip is pretty deep, and I could touch bases on it after we show the clip, but it's kind of tailored to what we're talking about now when it comes to being a provider. Let's watch the clip. We'll be right back with y'all.
Men condition, or why do they never think about their own happiness?
You know what's interesting? My wife often says she just wants me happy. And I tell her,
Happiness is like any emotion, it's fleeting. It comes and goes. No emotion is, you're never in a constant state of happiness, joy. The only thing that you can possibly maintain is peace, and that becomes possible when you understand that peace is not a place. It has to be within you before it can be around you.
Aren't men
All right, so I could honestly say this, man. As a man and as a father, I felt that shit, but I also feel like I am taken for granted. Like I'm I got my hands doing this with work, with my kids, with my woman, with whatever I got going on. I've always tried to like protect people around me. Uh, and I do believe in that process, as a man, you can get lost. And as a man, you can get lost trying to make sure everybody else is okay. That's why sometimes it's good to take self-care days for yourself, mental health days for yourself. And if you want to just sit around and play the game or watch, like I found myself, I said today, the last couple of days, I said, dog, I haven't had 5 minutes to myself to even fucking watch porn or fucking watch a movie. I haven't had no time to myself to do anything for myself because I'm too busy moving and grooving for work. The kids, they need this. She need this, and it's just like constant struggle as a man. I'll be like, do the motherfucker ever care about the man? What's your opinion?
I don't think that they ever care about the man. I think that they think that we're supposed to handle that. This is what's so sad to me. And I realize that depression is really, really big in the black community, especially amongst men. Like I think that we really deal with a lot of depression due to the fact of the pressure that we have, and this goes to the situation with should a chick go half and half? Hey ma, if you see we ain't making it, I need you to get it together. If I gotta talk to you about that and you don't understand the financial struggles of what we going through, that ain't gonna work out between us because you ain't my type of motherfucker. I need people that take initiative in life. Like, for example, me and you to discuss being boss individuals. We are definitely boss individuals. And this is no disrespect to people we deal with or people that's on our day-to-day life. I'm just talking about, I have to make certain decisions. The decisions always fall on me once I make these certain decisions. But I'm telling you, if you want me to be a leader, you gotta fall back and go and do as I say. Like not on no male chauvinistic, like aggressive towards a woman, but once I say something, we need to go through that until we fail. That's what
Well,
I'm saying.
leaders know when to follow. Me and you was having this conversation the other day, and I genuinely feel like I I'm not like super boss or nothing like that. I just know when to lead and when to follow, and that's why I manage things so well. I manage things so well in my life on a day to day basis so well because I know when to lead, I know when to follow. When my boss tell me I need to do something, I just do it. And when I feel like somebody needs my help or my assistance as a leader, I do it. I don't have an ego. My ego got thrown out the fucking window years ago. Uh, so it's all about money for me. It's about money and making sure
What
that I'm okay. I'm sorry.
I think as being, I'm sorry, LV, I'm sorry, I'm cutting you off. But as a leader, that you have to understand when to lead and when not to lead, and when too much is too much. You understand what I'm saying? Like I think that's important too. But go ahead, LV. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Hey, so you follow the women sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
And so take pride in being the main provider, even though in your submissiveness and your role of taking on the full total financial responsibility, you also don't get no peace in that. And there's also no reciprocity for you. And people that you do this stuff for, the women or whoever that you do this stuff for, do not appreciate it, do not reciprocate it, but don't give it back. And us as men is still supposed to maintain and sustain and toe this line of when we are transitioning from where they sitting up talking about how men do all of this stuff and how they feel and how they feel about this or that is not even respect, not even thought about, or not even men. Men who most men don't even want to live that lifestyle. That's not even most my opinion. No one else's. Most men don't even want to live that lifestyle. That's not even a natural lifestyle for a man to live.
Is
Is
what being responsible? Is that what you're saying?
being dealing and living a lifestyle where you're only dealing with one individual, one person, and you in this environment of no happiness, no respect, no nothing. And then you have all these men that run around and drop these videos of how miserable they are, how miserable it is, how the concept is miserable. It's miserable, it's miserable. But then we still take pride in it. So I'm
No, that's
saying,
why. No, LV. That's why I told you. Like, listen, I got just like a woman got expectations for me as a man. I have expectations as a woman. We ain't gonna tap into what my expectations is. The point is that I do have them,
right,
and and if I'm not living up to your expectations and you're not living up to my expectations, this shit ain't working. And this ain't referring to my relationship. Let's be clear.
I'm clear.
But I'm saying we all have expectations for one another. You know what I mean? Like I don't expect no man to take care of a household. Not in this time and age. Maybe in the motherfucking 1800s when your responsibilities was cultivating, planting, farming, that type of shit. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like you gotta understand with time, change comes. When time comes, change comes. That means that if a man's looked at this certain way in the 1800s, they ain't looked at this way in the 2025. Just like women is not looked at the same way. Women had to
That's
fight
why
for their rights, vote, and all that, just like black people, everything. We could tap into all that. But I'm just saying, just because we only
It's
got an
funny,
hour
Leland.
show.
You look funny.
We only got an hour show. My bad, Leland.
Leland.
LV, my bad. I'm sorry.
Uh,
that's why men no longer farm. Farming used to be a
Leland. I'm sorry. LV.
Leland keep going mute. I don't know why. I don't know why.
No, I'm gonna tell you this. That's because we don't have to hunt for food. Back in the day, it was a physical sport to be a man. It
All right,
ain't
Carl.
like that
You
now.
gotta let Leland talk. Hold up.
uh,
Go ahead, Leland.
ball.
Leland, you gotta come closer to the mic or something.
Hold on, can y'all hear me?
I can hear you now, but I think when you backing up like
Hold on.
that, it's going. The sound is going.
All right, all right. So, ball, do you like to eat?
It's obvious. I'm heavyweight.
Okay,
Right.
okay. Somebody, so there's a point in the time to where that
If you
that
was
meat
fat,
had to
if you
come.
was fat,
Pause.
you was royalty. I'm
Pause.
sorry, Leland.
Pause. Well, no, but what I'm saying is that if you still like to eat, then you respect the people that go out and hunt and chop this food up for you. But the fact that we no longer even look at it as somebody providing us a meal. But there's a point in time in the 1800s that if you was a farmer, then you was a respectable guy. And then but then as the time go on, the man that sloughs in the mud and digs and play in the dirt is looked at as trash, but that man is the one that provides the food for nations of people, that they could, that even if you ask them, hey, go get your own food, they wouldn't even have the knowledge, the know-how, the understanding to do. And so it's not that that job is no longer respectable. It's just that that particular man who does that job is no longer respected. And so it goes back to the video, and which is tied to the other video. So you got men out here that are doing things that's no longer respected. Women don't respect men that
I do
do
agree with
that
that.
stuff. They don't even get head. You got men in so many things in head. You ask for
This
some head, you might die. You know what I'm saying? Like
really, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm tickled by that. I ain't gonna hold
fat.
you.
They
Let's
can't
get to
even
another
get
topic.
head.
I want to touch this topic
They
before.
in sexist relationships. You didn't
I
let
want
me
to touch this
land.
topic before we get out of here. This might be a little
We
too
getting
soft.
out of here?
No, in a
We
second.
ain't done.
I want to touch this topic. This might be a little too soft for y'all, but I definitely want to discuss it. Might be a little too soft for y'all. Y'all motherfuckers too hard. Y'all niggas too hard, man. But look, this is
Don't
a
do
good
that.
topic.
Don't do that. We
This is a
sensitive.
topic. Let's check out the clip. I'm gonna be right back
This
with y'all.
nigga
The
put
right
all his
person is going
bills
to be
here
like,
to
oh my
Africa.
God, like you went through that? Like, I love you. Like, you? Oh my God, I get a chance to lick your wounds. I get a chance to be intimate with that. I get an opportunity to take this brokenness and I get the one that gets to say, I put that back together. I did that. Like, that's a stand-up man. That's a stand-up woman. That's a stand-up person. We all looking for that.
Right.
The right person is going to be like, oh my God, like you went.
All
Can
right,
I
so
say
that's the clip.
something?
I know it's a little too soft for y'all, but when I heard the clip, it made me think of myself. For real, I just got to speak on myself, and I realized what I went through in this past year and a half. Whoever the fuck I'm gonna be with is great. They good. You know what I'm saying? So I was meaning the topic to be more or less based on, can you fix a broken person? Because I feel like a motherfucker that went through the storm and they make it through. Because like I said, I feel like I went through a storm. I'm gonna be good to anybody that come in my presence. If I get another woman in my life, she's gonna be good. I knew this topic too soft for y'all.
No, well,
No,
this is
it's
the only
really
thing.
not. It's
Can I?
really not. If you really want my honest opinion, that's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
trying to say. Like, to be honest with you, whatever I go through in a relationship prior to the current relationship, that's never going to affect me. That's never going to affect me. I'm never bringing drama. That's one thing I'm very cautious about as far as mental health and understanding. Like, don't get me wrong, dude. You know, my relationships have been long term. Only been like two girls. We all know who they are, and I'm just saying, is one before the one I'm with now. And the one before was a long term, and the one I'm with now is a long term. So it takes if I respect you, I rock with you. It's just what it is. And I'm gonna give you every opportunity to blow that situation. Or even me blow the situation. It could be me too.
I guess I was meaning in the fact that she was talking about how she met somebody that was fucked up and broken, and she gets to help them heal. Because a lot of people just
I think any individual you run into will be messed up and broken. I think you will have to have understanding when it come to that. When it come to a relationship, I think because everybody gonna have a past, and it might not even it's gonna be dark. And typically, when you deal with people that's our hue, when people are hue, I think that definitely we gonna have to have a lot of understanding. My opinion.
you
You know
said
what I mean?
healed people that are healed.
Are hue, color.
Okay, yeah.
Black people. I didn't want to say that, but you made me say it. But we
I
will.
never heard of Hugh. I never heard of that. That's
You never heard of
Hue is
hue?
a color. Is it a color, Leland?
yeah.
Yeah, he was a
It is.
color.
It's
That's where the
brown.
Yeah,
word
yeah,
It's
yeah,
human
brown bottom.
come from. But
yeah.
not to go too far off. Okay, but here go my thing. And so first, I'm gonna use a quote that I've been hearing on Facebook all the time. When you vent, vent leads to other rooms. My thing is this: if I can't heal myself, then no one else could heal me. And so me sitting up allowing someone to suck all this poison out of me, only to spit it back in my face. The venom that they call they self healing and licking and drawing and pulling out of you and taking you from this dark place to the light. And they will take that venom, that poison that someone else put in you, and they will draw it out of you and spit it in your face. And I never heard of any situation where people allow people into their personal lives, their personal feelings, and they don't end up getting their feelings hurt. Or they don't end up feeling like, dang, you gonna say that to me? And I disclosed that to you in private. That was something personal. That was something inside of me that I felt comfortable with to let you in on. And the only thing I get back in return is the venom to be spewed in my face.
Well,
I love this
Leland.
quote that one of our smartest dumb people family members said. They said, if a person is willing to be healed, someone else can heal them. I do believe that. I'm telling you, I 100% do believe that. That's spot on. She
No,
said,
So if
And I totally agree with you because 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna be honest with you. Whenever I have a debate or my old lady, let's just be clear, I'm gonna call her my wife. I don't want to say old lady because I don't know if that's disrespectful, but I don't think it's disrespectful. But
I
my
don't.
old lady, my wife, she'll be like, I don't like being chastised. I feel like that she be chastising me at times. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that. You feel me? Like it's a way that you communicate. You feel me? Like and it's very important. And this is how I deal with my kids. I realized that I had to deal with my kids, and this when I chastise my children, I realized I had to be sensitive still to their feelings because they get to hit me with "That's not right, Dad," and I'm like, "What, man? My granny mad as my granny rolling over in her grave right now." Shout out to my
I
granny.
know. I, I know that my kids disagree with half the shit I say.
They disrespectful.
Because that's it. I mean, because my
My kids,
opinion is
not your kids.
unpopular. And so my frame of thought is a unpopular frame of thought. And so if they take something with a grain of salt, I can respect that. Like, who am I? It's just my opinion. You know what I'm saying? If they take something and get something from it, and they come back and say, "Oh, I got something from that," okay, but it's still just my opinion. But I never seen where I'm not even talking about men. But are we talking about men and some woman sitting up talking about healing some broken man? What? What? And so that means the bum is cool.
No,
The
I expect.
unemployed
Listen,
man, hold
I
on.
expect.
The unemployed man that's a felon that can't get no job. It's hard to get a job. He don't want to work particular jobs. Lick those wounds. Lick the financial wounds. Don't you taking me and oh, some woman she cheated on me. Mm.
No, we listen,
Then
LV.
you'll take that and lick that wound, but then the reason why that woman cheated on you may be the same reason why this woman cheats on you. And then she go, you know what? I know why she cheated on you. You ain't got no movement in bed.
Movement in bed. Golly, I
That
think.
part. Then next
No, I
thing you
think.
know, the man is sitting up. Why would you say that? When I told you that, she said that to me and she hurt me. Like, come on, yo. You know what I'm saying? It
Oh,
don't work this way.
oh my God.
This stuff
Listen.
is this stuff is make believe. Life don't work this way.
No, no,
It
no, no.
don't nobody want nothing broken, yo. Period.
No,
You
no.
get
I
something
feel.
broken, you returning it.
No, I think.
You
I
like
think
you
it
can
ain't
have
about.
that.
I ain't think it about. I don't think it's about you being broken. I think it's about understanding. Oh my Lord. I think it's about understanding. Hold on a second. This is crazy work.
Hey guys. Now
Go
it's
ahead.
time to say goodbye
Oh
to
my
all
God,
my
I'm set.
Hey
I
I'll be
mean, he
right
Carson.
back.
didn't let us
Hold
land.
on. I'll be right back.
Hold
This is
on.
Smartest Dumb People.
We got domestic.
Johnson.
It look like it's domestic going on in the back. Hold on.
Hey, y'all have a great night.
Yo, what's up? At the hottest podcast in the city, the smartest dumb people. I'm here with my nigga, that dude Johnson. You know what I'm saying? We go way back like 4 flats on a Cadillac. Y'all tune in every week or every time. Hit the like button, subscribe, do what you're supposed to do. Like, comment, share, tell your people about it. Y'all know what it is. It's the smartest dumb people.